Yeah. So what we'll do need what we need to do is see, we have LinkedIn, then we have Naukri, then what we have Monster, Monster Jobs, Monster.com. Monster has become found it or what? Okay. Then what else? In the same way, we have Freshers World, lot of things are there. But the procedure is same everywhere. Okay. If I show you with Naukri, the same things will be there. What are the things we need to add? You need to add your role. First thing, what is your role? So if I go to view profile, you can see here, if you see your profile, lot of things may be missing. Let's say in my profile, many things may be missing. So resume, what it is showing uploaded on February 3, 2021. So this was updated more than 2 years ago. So this is not a good sign. If you are actively looking for jobs, this is not a good sign. So when you apply for jobs, what happens is, first let us discuss what is the procedure when you apply for job. So normally people don't much update this page. What they do, they directly go to jobs, and here I can see Angular developer, React developer. Okay, so let's say I go here and I click on apply. All right, and I fill up all these things and I proceed with the application. So what happens? Uh, After you apply, it is saying you have successfully applied to this job. Now, who was that recruiter? Some recruiter would be there, right? For this job, someone has posted the job. Maybe it is not shown here, but that someone from that company is the recruiter. He has posted this job. Now, what will happen after that person? He will get all the applications. Whoever has applied. Let's say my application is there. I may or may not get the call. So like that, a lot of people will be applying. Now what he will do, he will just get the name and he will click on that profile. So when he clicks on that profile, he will get to see something like this. He will not get all these edit options and all, but he will see that resume is updated very long. So he will not, this is first negative impression. Okay, then resume headline. So something is written like this. If there is nothing is written, then that is again not a good point. Okay, so what we should write in the resume headline? So what we need is, these things are similar to, little bit similar to what we are writing in the resume. So let us take a sample resume and let us see what can be put from the resume into here. So for example, I have taken Gautam's resume. Let us see what can be put from there. We don't want everything from the resume. Your resume may be 6 pages long, 7 pages long, but we don't have 6, 7 pages of space here. We will put only some of the points, the important points. Okay, so let us go to the resume. So what do I have here? Here some things are there, name, email, all these things. Okay, fine. So here, whatever you are putting in the objective, this thing can be put in the, what is that, resume headline. Resume. No need to write this much long. I am much interested to learn, grow. Okay, little bit you can run, but your main point should be the role, what you are looking for. That is what they will see in this resume headline. So if you are having experience, let's say you have 5 years of experience and you are looking for a lead UI developer or senior software developer. So you should write something like, looking for the opportunity of a lead or senior software developer with 5 to 7 years of experience in UI development, backend development, this, that you can write like that. Then you can write another line about your technologies very briefly, only like this. Don't write more than this. If you don't have the experience, what you write? You just write only simple, looking for the opportunity of UI developer to enhance my professional skills or something like that. Very basic. If you have done training, you have done internship. Now what you can write? You can write something like uh, looking for the opportunity of UI developer. That can be written UI developer, and then you have to write about trained in or trained in front end development using React.js and looking for the opportunity of UI developer to enhance my professional skills. Okay, you should use some language of your own, like proficiently trained, or you can write adequately trained, or if you're expert, you can write expert in React.js, something like that. First, you write that part, and then you write looking for the opportunity of this things. You don't have experience, you can't write anything else. If you have experience, you have to write looking for the opportunity of UI developer and having experience, having 5 to 7 years of experience in this field, UI development, backend development, styling, all those things you can write. Okay, so this should not be more than 2 to 3 lines. In your resume, it may be very long like this. Okay, in your resume, it is needed. You have to write all these fancy words, but there it is just the resume headline. It is not the objective. In your objective, you may have a lot of things like in the 5 to 6 years, I want to be in that position, this position. That may be there, but that is not to be written here. Okay, what you know, what you are trained, you have done internship, only that point, 2 to 3 lines. Okay, then you have these key skills. Why these key skills is necessary? These key skills will be necessary when you see a job. Let me create a duplicate tab for this. Okay, I'll go to jobs. In some jobs, they will have some specific skills. Is it showing me? It is showing key skills. A green tick mark is coming. Why? It is not showing. So the key skills for this job may be HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, let me take another job. This I have already applied, so it may be showing me like that. Senior React.js developer. So key skills across mark is coming. Can you see? That means some things are missing from my profile. Okay, when some things are missing from my profile, that is not again a good sign. Work experience, it is showing cross. That means the work experience, what I have mentioned in my profile is not matching. Here they are asking for 4+ years. What I have written in my profile, can you see? I have written only 7 months profile here and some Edupoly trainer 2 years, 8 months. So that total is not 4 years, right? So that's why what they're saying, work experience is not matching, key skills are not. What are the key skills they're asking for? They're asking for React.js, RESTful API, Redux, Webpack, Jest. Okay. So out of this, nothing is maybe in my profile. In my profile, what is there? In my profile, JavaScript, jQuery, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Angular 8, TypeScript, Git. I have added, but I have not added these points. So the skills are not matching. So here are the skills. Required skills for this job are here. Can you see? Skills highlighted with star are preferred key skills. So these skills must be there. Okay. Now the thing is, it doesn't matter that you must have all the five. How many skills are there? Five skills must be there. It may be there, it may not be there. It depends on the recruiter. If the recruiter sees that, okay, he has added RESTful API, fine, React.js, fine, Redux is added, just in Webpack not added. So it will depend on the company. The company may be giving training on Webpack and just separately. Okay, if they're giving the training separately, they don't want you to have this in your key skill. That is, if you are having, that is a plus point. If you're not having, then also they will accept. But let's say you go to a company where the Webpack and Jest is mandatory. What will happen there? If you don't have this in your profile, your profile will not be shortlisted even for the interview. They will not even read your resume if these things are not matching. Okay, so first they will check what skills are matching. If they are satisfied, they will shortlist your resume. If it is they are not satisfied, they will not short. After shortlisting, they will read your resume and then they will decide whether to call you for interview or not. So just because the key skills are matching doesn't mean that they will call you for interview. After key skills are matching, they will check other things. At last, they will read your resume. Okay, so this is one of the points. So try to learn little bit about whatever key skills. So now you don't know about Webpack and Jest, right? But if you read 1 week about Jest, what is Jest, you will get some basic idea. What is Jest? What are the syntax they are using for Jest? For your information, Jest is a testing framework. Okay, for JavaScript applications. It may be used for Angular, it may be used for React, it may be used for plain JavaScript. Now, you don't know how to work with Jest, but if you know little bit, in 7 days, you just learned about some basic syntax. So put the Jest in your key skills. Where you will put in this key skills? Edit, add the key skills here. Jest, you'll get Jest. So now I have added Jest. I'll add more things like Jasmine framework. So Jasmine is another framework for testing. Jest is another framework. Save it. You can see Jest and Jasmine has come. Now I can apply for Jest jobs also, Jasmine jobs also. Okay, so this is how you have to add your key skills. So this will reflect in your job. So in this job, I am not eligible. It is showing me that I'm not eligible because the key skills are not matching. Even then I can apply, that is fine. But if you see the other job, which was the other job? The first job. Here I can see key skills are matching. Why? Did they give any key skills at the below? Yeah, they have given 2 things, AngularJS and React. Okay, so these things may be there in my profile. So what they're doing, I don't have the React.js, but Angular is there. Angular text is there. So there may be checking for at least how much percentage of the skills are present. So if I have Angular in my profile, React is not there. That means 50% of the skills are there. So they are considering it as okay. That's why key skills tick is coming. But if here 10 things are there and I have only 3 in my profile, that means I have only 30% of the skills. 70% skills are missing. Then 70% skills if missing, then they cannot take it as they cannot say that okay, key skills are matching. Okay, that is the thing. Here work experience is not matching because the work experience required is 4 to 15 years. Okay, like that. Now what is the next section? We have same thing. If you go for Monster and Freshers World, all those things, everywhere the same layout will be there. This thing will be same. Okay, now the next thing that comes is employment. In employment, what you should put? In employment, you have not worked in any company, so you can't put directly anything. What you can do is you can put the internship, about the internship. Let's say 3 months internship, 6 months internship, whatever you have done here, you can put it. So how do you put that? You go to add employment. By default, this section will be empty, right? If you have not added anything. So I have added some things, that's why it is coming. Otherwise, it will be empty. And you go to add employment. Is this your current employment? If you want to say that yes, I'm still doing the internship, you can click on yes. Otherwise, if you want to show that no, I have completed my internship, then you can click on no. Okay. Employment time, type full time, previous company name, you can type here. If you want to show the joining date after February, because Edupoli was considered registered as a company in February or March. Okay. So if you are joining, if you are showing before February date, then you please go with, you can go with VLR Technologies, no problem. If you are putting after March, let's say April, May, June, July, something like that, or April, May, June, 3 months internship. If it is April, then you can go with Edupoli, no problem. Okay. So like that, what you have here, the company name is that, then designation, what did you do, what was your role, job role. So here, if you write anything, it may not come. So front end developer is one role you can use, or else what you can write, UI developer is one role. Okay. Or if you have gone through front end, back and everything, you can write full stack software developer, full stack web developer, that is a proper name. Okay. Then you will go for joining date, select year, select month, January to June, December to May, like that. Joining date, work till, and job profile. What you will write here in the job profile? So let us go to our resume. Do we have anything regarding the, what it is called? So job profile, if it is internship, you can include these points. Okay. Because what is the word limit they are giving? 4,000 characters. So you have enough space to write about. So in the internship, what you can put whatever you have written in your resume. So your resume should be properly made. This resume is perfect or not, I don't know, but at least we should have what we need in the Naukri or whatever profiles we have. These Naukri and all, they have created this syntax, this format very carefully. They want everything in detail. So if those things are there in your resume, very good. If these things are not there, internship details are not there in your resume, please add in your resume this, like something like this. So this whole thing can be put in your job profile, and click on save, and that will be added to your employment. Okay. In the employment, yeah, you can put only that, no problem. Internship is done. Then what can be done? Education, you put your 10, 12, whatever it is, engineering you have done, all those things. Then we have the IT skills. So this part is not very, very important. This part is necessary when they think that, okay, what are the things this person knows? Because these skills you have already mentioned here, right? Where is it? Here. You will put it here. So, and where is that? Yeah. So this thing, if you put, that is not a bad thing, but you should properly mention like this. Some people are putting some Redux, this, that. Okay, but Redux, we can't put any version. Okay, leave it like that, no problem. Just keep adding this part. That is not a big deal, but don't keep it blank. Okay, even if you, this HTML, CSS, even if you don't put, there is no problem. If you have a lot of technologies, you put only the main points, like React, Redux, JavaScript, like that. Okay. Then what we have, this projects. Again, this project section, when it is empty, again there is a negative impact. That has a negative impact on your profile, on the recruiter. Okay. So what he will come to know, he has done internship, he has done this, but there are no projects. So what we can do in your resume, I hope you have so in your resume, I hope you have projects like this. Project number 1, car service application, some technologies we have written, description is there, something like this is there, then responsibility. But these many things that the section may not support. Let us see what is there. So project title. Project title will be car service application. Okay, let me put this car service application here. Then tag this project with your employment or education. So here, when you add your employment there, you have already added, right? So those things will automatically come here. It will ask, where did you do this project? So if you put your BTech in your education, it will also come here. But don't put BTech projects here. Okay, which projects you will put? Which thing you will put? Here in the employment, if you have internship done. So in that part, you add it. So project title is car service application. Where did I do it? In Edupoly. So your that thing will come. Internship at Edupoly option will come. You select that. Then client name. Now, the client name, if so mostly you can put Edupoly, no problem. Okay. If you have written internship at what it is called, VLR Technologies, that VLR Technologies option will come. Select that option, and then you write here Edupoly or VLR Technologies, whatever you want. Then project status in progress or finished. So your internship is completed, so you can put finished. Then duration. So how will you put the duration? So in your 3 months internship, let's say you have done 4 projects or 3 projects. So you can put 1 month duration. So let's say April, May, June, you have put 3 month internship. In April, one project, one project. In May, one project. In June, one project. If you have done 4 projects in 3 months, then you have to adjust the dates. Adjust the dates accordingly and put it. And here is the most important part, details of project. So in details of project, what you need to do? So details of project, we have to include 2 things. The description. So what is the word limit? Only 1000 characters. You cannot put everything. So a brief description, 1 or 2 lines only. Okay. So this whole thing, whatever you have written in 4 or 5 lines, you have to compress it into 2 lines. What is this application helping us to do? Okay. So from here, I can write this web application allows the different car models for service. And what else can be done? So it helps in managing service requests. Only 2 lines I can write. After the description, immediately I have to put these points. Okay. So 2 lines description and your whatever technologies you have used in the project point wise, you can put these things. Okay. After you put that, you click on save. Add more details. What is there? Let us see. Project location, all these things are not needed. Okay. So that is fine. And then you can click on save. So your project is added. So like that same thing you have to repeat for all the projects. How you will do that? After adding one project, again you will click on add project. After one project is added, you click on add project again, add another project. So 2, 3, 4 projects you add, and project section is over. Okay. Then what is to be done? Then profile summary. So now here in profile summary, we have 837 characters. So how many characters we get normally? Maybe 1000 characters. Again, we can't write here a lot of things. So here we saw that we'll write only 1 or 2 lines, right? Resume headline is, if you see, remove all these things, it is only 250 characters. Okay. But profile summary is 1000 characters. So in profile summary, you can put everything. Not this objective. Profile summary should be about this thing. What you have in you, what skills, what is your profile, what have you done? It is a profile summary. So from here, take the strong points, very strong points, and put it there, which is to be within 1000 characters. Well trained in MERN stack, well trained in React.js libraries. So this line is Well trained in React.js library, it should be. Okay, fine. Comfortable in creating components, custom hooks, these are fine. Important things. React Router basics, Bootstrap, proficient in JavaScript. So this JavaScript and all, it should come before React and all. Okay, put it serially if possible. So let's say I will go to my LinkedIn profile and I'll show the about section. How I'm writing. If you can see, proficient in front-end technologies like HTML. So I'm starting with HTML, CSS, then I'm moving on to Bootstrap, then I'm talking about JavaScript, then I'm talking about jQuery, then I'm talking about Angular, then I'm talking about Angular UI libraries like Bootstrap and Bootstrap, HGrid, Fusion Charts. Then I'm talking about Google Firebase, advanced topics slowly, increasing order from basic Google Maps integration, Node.js, Express.js, MongoDB CRUD operations, Angular unit testing using Jasmine and Jest, and comfortable with working with Git and GitHub. This is how the thing should be. Okay, so just copy this and I can paste it here, and I will check whether it is matching the characters or not. So let me paste it. It is saying okay, 301 characters left. So that means this much amount is the amount of character. Okay. So I'll save it. So now I can see the profile summary is here. Okay. So instead of the stars, you can put a hyphen or something like this. Wait, I'll show you. If I put something like this, it is better, I think. So it will come in between the lines. It is like a separator. Okay, just I'll check where how it is looking like. Yeah, it is looking like this. You can put a space before and after, and it will look fine. So this is how. So I want this to look like how it is looking here. See, can you see? The text is coming, space, one line that is known as a pipe. This line is known as pipe. Okay. Before the line, put a gap. After the line, put a gap, and then you write the other points. So point wise, you can write it here. Okay, fine. Then what is the next thing? That profile summary should be as much important points from your professional summary. So here you can what it is called, or avoid some lines like what you can remove, because this whole thing is too much. Event handling, DOM, these things you can remove because these things will automatically come in JavaScript and React.js, right? Redux and Redux toolkit is needed. Node.js, MongoDB. Then this line can be removed. Okay, if possible, you put it. Otherwise, you remove it. Then already you are writing here backend Node.js and Express.js. So this line you can remove in your Naukri, not here. Okay, professional summary in your resume, let it be big, no problem. Able to code and maintain APIs using Express.js. This line you can remove from your Naukri profile. Then some familiarity with TypeScript concepts. You check whatever can be removed, whatever can be, because if you are going for a React.js profile, you don't need all these MongoDB, Express.js, and all those things. Just this line is enough. If you are going with a React.js role only, then familiarity with backend technologies like Node.js, Express.js, and familiarity with database like MongoDB. These two lines are enough for React.js role, because if you're going for React.js, you don't need to tell them that I know Mongoose, I know model, I know schema. No need. When you're going as a full stack developer, only then talk about Node.js, Express.js, and MongoDB in detail. Otherwise, no need. If you're going for full stack, you can write these 5 points. If you're going for React, only write 2 points, the first 2 points, only up to here. Okay, fine. Like that, make your profile. Then what is the what are the other things? Accomplishment, online profile, add link to online profiles. So here I have added only LinkedIn. So here you put LinkedIn, and what else can be done? Facebook, instead of Facebook, put a GitHub. Whatever local projects you have in your system, whatever React projects you have done, put all the projects in your GitHub profile. No problem. You don't need to worry about storage. GitHub will care about it. Has to look after it. You put all your projects and put the GitHub link here. So add social profile. Social profile name is, let's say, whatever your name is. Your name is ABCD. URL, you will get the URL from github.com. Okay, github.com slash something something. Okay, description. Description is again optional. There is no star, so you can that description is not that mandatory, because they will click on this link. That is important. I'm getting the link here. Okay, like that they can see the profile. So the description is not that mandatory. Okay, fine. Then what else? Work sample. What you should do in your work sample? So you, whatever projects you have done, the code you are sharing here in the GitHub, but it is not deployed, it is not hosted. You should host your projects in Surge. You can host your projects in Netlify. I hope those were discussed in class in some or the other day. So those links, those website links, you have to put it here. Okay, it is saying about GitHub links here. So you can put here GitHub link also. You can put here. So GitHub link here and GitHub link here is different. Let me tell you what is the difference. Profile link and work sample link is different. So let me go to GitHub, and I don't know which profile is logged in here. Okay, I have search account logged in here. Praveen Gubala. Okay, fine. So what do I do? In this section, the first section, accomplishment online profile. Here, which GitHub link I'll give? I'll go to this your profile, and this link, github.com/manumitsacademy. Yeah, I should put this link here in the accomplishment. Okay, not in the work sample. It will be here in the accomplishment. Work sample, which one I will put? Let's say I have done a project like MYR card or something. I'll go to repositories. I'll get a lot of projects. So reactive forms, CRUD validation. I'll go to this, click on it, and it will take me to this code. So this link, which is at the top, I can copy this and paste it in work sample. So in work sample, try to put your GitHub project links also, hosted pages also. If you hosted your project in Surge, if you're hosted in your projects in Netlify, put those links also. So how do we do that? Add work title, URL, duration you can put, no problem, that is optional, and save. This duration and description, these are optional, but the URL is needed. URL and the name of the project. Okay, you can put React CRUD source code, that is source code means GitHub link, React CRUD hosted site, the name can be hosted site, and you can set the Netlify profile name. Okay, fine. Then what else? What these things are not there? White paper, research publication, presentation, patent, certification, all those things are not needed. Career profile, desired job type. So this is necessary for job searching, not for the, not from the what it is called, that job poster, whoever will see your thing. For him, this is not that much necessary. Okay, he will see, okay, he wants permanent job. Everyone wants permanent job, so he will not care about much things here. Okay, all these things, which shift you want to join, it is day shift, night shift, these things will be discussed later on in interview. So these things are just for the formality, you have to put it, so that your job search, when you search for jobs, you will get better things. If you write here preferred shift and night shift, when you search for job, you will get a little bit more night shift jobs also. Okay, this like that. So this part should be filled up, but not from job point of view. It is for searching point of view. So you don't keep this part empty. You fill it whatever you want. Then personal details, all these things are whatever you already know that you have in your resume, and languages and all. Okay. So the most important things in your profile to impress the job poster is, first thing is the resume should be updated regularly. That means every day you should upload your resume so that this date will be latest. Then what else we have? Then we have the resume headline where you will put your experience, whatever you have done. So you can write here, ambitioned full stack developer trained in React.js front-end development course and looking for the opportunity of UI developer to enhance my professional skills. Something like that. Okay. And then you can write one single line for your skills. That's it. And key skills according to the jobs you are applying. Whatever jobs you are applying, you may see that. Let us see recommended jobs. I am seeing here React.js front-end developer. Now it is saying key skills are matching. Okay, so that is not a problem. That means, okay, let me go to some job where the things are not matching. Let me go to this Angular developer. What is not matching? Key skills still is matching. Let me go to some job where the key skills are not matching. UI developer. So what is happening here? Senior Angular IT developer UI software. Let us see. So again, this is not Naukri link. It is going to some other page. Okay, key skills. They're showing something design patterns, but this is again Genpact website. Again, this is going to external page. Key skills is not matching. Can you see here? React.js Golang front-end developer. Okay. So now, what skills are not matching? CSS front-end, UI designing, JavaScript, HTML. So this thing is not there. So you add this one also. User interface designing is not something out of the box thing, right? This is not something you don't know. What is UI designing? It is nothing but about the CSS, about the layouts, about flex, grid, and all those things. So you should use this done. So in your skills, where is that skills? These skills you can add as many as possible. There is no problem in that. You add, keep on adding. Okay. There is no limit. You can have 100 skills also. So you go through the jobs, you check what skills they're asking, what skills are not there, which is missing. So just as I told you, just we saw a job where the requirement was just that testing framework was needed. You don't know just, that is fine. Without knowing, if you put, again, that may be a problem. But if you watch just syntax and little bit small videos for 1 week also, you'll get some idea. You don't need to write everything. You don't need to know how to write in just this, that. What is just, you study. If you are able to say 50 words about this, and if you are able to tell them the basic syntax, how just is written, where it is written, in which file it is written, that is also enough. And you can put the just in your key skills, add it in your key skills. Okay, that is the second thing we want. Then we have the employment. So we are all freshers, so we'll go with internship. And in the internship, we'll tell about a brief description, what we did there, what projects we did. That's it. Then only the name of the projects, not in detail about the projects, because that things will come below. Now education is necessary. Then you will have the projects. Here you will put all the projects that you have done in the internship. Then your profile summary must be very strong. Very strong means it should have all the things that you have learned. In 1,000 words, you have to describe it. Then your links, GitHub, LinkedIn, and all those, and then hosted projects, project repository links, these links, CRUD validation is there. Then my shop backend, some backend data. That is, this is backend is nothing but APIs. That is Node.js application. Okay, Express.js, products cart, Angular basic to-do list, countries list. Okay, memory game. All these things you will put In which section? In the work sample section. These things you will not put in online profile section. Online profile is only my profile. My profile of LinkedIn, my profile of GitHub, my profile of any site, Facebook or whatever it is, Twitter, anything, my profile. Okay. And in work sample, you will put all the code, hosted website, all those things. So that much is necessary. After that, so this you have done in Naukri. Now the same thing, whole process you have to repeat for Monster, repeat it for Freshers World. That means you have to maintain your My Profile section very strong. Okay, you are applying for jobs or not, that is secondary. First, your profile should be mandatory. And a Naukri will even tell you about your profile, how much it is complete. Here it is showing 100%. If it is not 100% filled up, it will tell you about how much, what things are missing. You have not put a photo. It will tell, put a photo, only then we will mark it as 100%. So put photo, put everything, whatever you want, whatever they are suggesting you. Okay. So same thing you'll do for Monster, Freshers World, Indeed. See, Indeed is now it is very strong. Okay, earlier Indeed was strong, but during the COVID time, it little bit it went down. But now it is again very strong. In the Indeed, do I have the My Profile? Yes. So in the My Profile, you can see that again the same things are happening. So resume updated August 16, 2020, 3 years ago. That is again negative point. The resume should be uploaded. Then qualifications. Qualifications, you put everything, education, skills, okay, license, certifications if you have done, Udemy certification, put it here, the link of the, after you complete a course in Udemy, you will get the link, certification link. So paste it here, you'll get it. Education, skill, same thing will happen. Then job preference is separate thing. This is what job you want. Okay. Then in the qualification, do we have the experience? Yeah, add most recent work experience. Here you will add your internship thing. Okay, but they are not having that much detail here. Naukri is having more detail. But even if it is not having much detail, your profile should be filled up. This profile is totally empty. Okay, so the recruiters will not be able to judge whether you are good or bad. Then high jobs, so these are not needed. Ready to work, so always click this. I am available to start immediately. This switch is there, you turn it on. I am available to start immediately and click on save. Always keep this on. Okay, so this way you will have your profile completed in all your platforms. Naukri, Indeed, Freshers World, Monster, like that. And some more sites are there. Put in all sites, because these job posters are putting in all websites. What was that? One more I used to get emails. These 4-5 are main. What was that? Jobs today or something. I forgot about that. Okay, fine. But these are the most important platforms. Okay, so same thing, after you have done all these things, now you have to start applying for them. So without this profile, what happens is, if you apply for job, I've seen that what happens when I, let's say, I didn't apply to any job recently, but here I can see all actions. Some recruiters are contacting me by email. Okay, fine. But recruiter actions, they will, resume downloaded. See, only one person has downloaded my resume. Why? Why other people are not downloading my resume? Because they don't think that my profile is eligible for their job. Why? Because a lot of things are not there. Projects are not ready. Projects are not there. The profile details are not properly given. Skills are not there. So many things are missing. So only one person has downloaded my resume. And profile bookmark. See, so two people have bookmarked my profile. They have kept it for later. We will see this later. Why? Because again, the profile is not ready. That's why they have thought that this profile we'll see later on. If we don't get anyone, then only we'll come back to this person. So again, that is a negative impression. The moment they see your profile, they should feel that okay, this is the best candidate for our organization for the job. Okay, that should be done. Then contacted by email. This should be more. They should, after all these things are satisfied, they will contact you. Okay, Naukri profile viewed. Only 5 people has viewed. Why? Because your profile is not having, my profile is not having that much details. That's why only less people have viewed. Okay, the more you apply for jobs, more your profile will be viewed. But profile view is not important for us. Profile, if it is viewed, after viewing, what they should do, they should download your resume, then they should contact you by email. That is the process. First they will view your profile, then they will shortlist you, or your profile will be bookmarked, then they will download your resume. If it is good, only after that they will contact you by email. Okay, so that is the process they will do. And contact means what? They are asking you for application, or they are asking you for interview, like that. So that is the process that will happen. But if your profile is not good, just after viewing the profile, other steps will not be completed. They will just view it and they will end the process there itself. They will not download your resume, they will not bookmark your resume, they will not contact you by email. Okay, nothing will be done. They will not schedule any interview. That is the problem happening with most of the people. We should be updated with our profiles in all the platforms. Okay, that's it. That's what I wanted to share in this session. Just go through all the platforms and fill up all the things. And Naukri is having the most detailed way of profile. That is, in the profile they're having so much detail. In LinkedIn, what they are having, LinkedIn also you can upload your resume somewhere. In the home profile only you can upload a thing. Okay, and anything else here, you can put your experience, education, skills. Okay, and yeah, important thing in LinkedIn is you have to, after you add the skills here, what skills I have added, so many skills. Okay, but I need to apply for the assessment of the skill. So in Angular it is saying pass the LinkedIn skill assessment. What is skill assessment? Skill assessment is a round of test. 10 to 20 questions will be asked to you. MCQ questions. They will give you a certain fixed period of time. In that time only you have to solve all the problems, and then they will decide whether you have passed it or not. So they are saying that I have passed the Angular LinkedIn skill assessment. So this is a badge they are giving. So this badge is very important. Whatever topics you add, for every topic there will be one test. So you have to appear for the test. So how do I appear for the test? Tech skill quiz. See, tech skill quiz, when you click on it, will have all the technologies. Front-end development, React. These are all tests. Click on any one of them, the test will start. So let me click on Node.js, and it is asking for something. Before you start, all these things information, and start. The moment you start, the questions have started. Which core node module has a wrapper for OpenSSL methods? You select it, option, and then go to next and appear for the whole test. Okay, like that. You have to appear for the tests. So when you appear for the test and they say that you have passed it, it will come in your skills. So in the skills, you can see what pages I have till now. I have only Angular, I have JavaScript, then anything else, Angular 8, HTML, CSS, anything else? Nothing. So the more skill test you take, the more strong your profile would be. Okay, so that's how it will be done. So here, if your profile is strong, what will happen? You will have more views. So can I see my views here? 149 profile views, 48 post impression, 49 search appearances. So what is happening here? In the search appearance, they are searching for my profile. How? They are typing trainer and they are getting my name. They are typing web developer, they are getting my name. They are typing network developer, they are getting my name. Like that. Top companies use searchers who are searching for me. Sudaksha Education. This is a training institute. Tutorials point. Everyone is learning from tutorials point, right? They recently asked for content videos from me. So how they are getting it? They are searching their tutorials point person. They are searching for trainer, web developer, and they got my name. And then they message me personally that they want some videos, all these things. Okay, like that. Xcube Labs, Cognitive Cloud, Agilab Consulting. So these companies are searching for me like that. So these things will be possible only when your profile is strong. Otherwise, they will not do that. And then what else was there along with that? We have 149 profile views. How they will view? If the profile is impressive, only then you will get. So I am getting only 149 profile views in the past 90 days because my profile may not be totally complete. Okay, like that. Viewers, you can browse. So these are the people who have viewed my profile. Lot of things are there like that. So unless and until your profile is strong, you cannot expect the recruiters or job posters to contact with you. Okay, so that's why these 3-4 platforms make the profile strong, fill up everything, don't miss anything, and then you go for applying the jobs. Naukri, Monster, everywhere you apply, and you have to keep on applying. And Indeed is having very good job opportunities for Hyderabad. Okay, so Naukri and Indeed and LinkedIn. Here you have to apply not 5 to 10 jobs per week. You have to apply for 30 to 40 jobs per day. Only then some of them will be impressed and they will call you, because we are not some extraordinary talented people. We have just done one internship and just done 2-3 projects. We are not Microsoft level employee. So, and the company's expectations are too much. They want that level of employees. So that's why you have to apply for more and more companies. In Indeed, if you search for a React JS developer and location, I'm setting it as Hyderabad, Telangana, find job, you'll get so many jobs here. See, this list is keep on going. And in LinkedIn, what you can do, let's say I click on this job. This is Accenture. Okay, fine. This is too much. Then what is there? Here some details are there. And at the last, speak with the employer option is also there. You call this number, you ask them, I am a fresher, I am trained in these things. Are you looking for candidates for this job? You can call them also. Okay, so that is a positive thing in Indeed. In Naukri, you will get a lot of jobs, but you may or may not have the contact of the employer. Here you will either have the phone number or sometimes you will even have the email. You directly forward your resume to that email. Okay, so jobs will not come automatically to you. You also have to work hard. It is not like you will open your mouth, the food will automatically come to your mouth. It is not like that. Okay, you have to apply for job, you have to update your profile. Also, you have to contact with the employers also. If you feel shy that no, why will I call that person? Then you will stay like this only. You are not something like IIT passed out to Microsoft level employee. We have done nothing. We just passed out. We didn't do anything in BTech, and now we did the course, and now we know something. Okay, we don't know everything. We know something, but we are with that something. We have done these projects very properly. That is what we can show to the employers. Okay, so this is what we have to do. And if they are not seeing your job, If they are not seeing your profile, you have to call them, we have to email them, we have to message them. This is the process you have to follow for the next 2 to 3 months. If you're lucky enough means what? If your profiles are strong, definitely within 1 week you can get the job. If your profiles are not strong, it may take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but you have to continue this. Continuously you have to apply for jobs, update your profile, learn some new things, put it in your skill. As I told you, in your profile, Naukri profile, you have to update your skills. Otherwise, what the jobs are showing us, it is showing that the skills are not fulfilled. Some skills are not fulfilled. They're talking about ASP.NET, this, that. You don't know, but at least you can see what is that and add that skill to your profile. So if you add the skill and then in the interview, if they ask, hey, you have written ASP.NET in your profile, what do you know? So you can say, I don't know much in detail, but I know these things about ASP.NET. It is used for this thing, it is used for that thing. And this is the initial setup we need to set up in my PC for ASP.NET. This basic little bit knowledge you should have, whatever profiles. They will be talking about DevOps, cloud, this, that, but little bit of everything they want you to know. Only then your profile becomes impressive. Okay, that's it for the session. I'll end the session.